Well, after decades away from his hometown, Rick Anthony has returned as the new director for the City of Bakersfield's Recreation and Parks Department. And he's joining us this morning to talk about some of the challenges that the department is facing and how he plans on growing it. Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So you were gone from Bakersfield for about 3 decades. What about this opportunity made you want to actually come back?
You know, with everything that's going on, both personally in my life and certainly what's going on in the pandemic, it really had me reconsidering my kind of long-term goals. And when this opportunity came, a chance to be close to my family, my parents are both still here living. It was just something that I probably would have regretted if I wouldn't have given it a shot. So fortunately, it all worked out and I'm back home.
And we are glad to have you here. As we're heading into the summer, you know, the governor just declared a drought emergency here in Kern County. How will that impact, splash parks, for example, community pools?
Yeah, well, we're still figuring it all out here. From the beginning, I think I've just been here for 1 week and there's already some challenges in terms of bringing back lifeguards. We certainly do not have the full complement of lifeguards that we've had in the past. So we're reaching out and seeing what we can do. And then when you add on these restrictions or potential for restrictions from the drought, it certainly is going to be a little challenging. We're very hopeful that we can, even if it's a hybrid system, that we can still have some openings. We understand that because of this pandemic, people are just so anxious to get out. And especially be outside where it's safe and refreshing in hot Bakersfield. So we're doing all that we can to put out some sort of model where we'll have some limited openings with the restrictions and the limitations we have in our staff.
Now, you briefly touched on lifeguards. How many lifeguards do you currently need?
Well, the last figures, I think we're at about 50 to 60% where we normally have.
Wow.
Now, again, with the limitations, we may not need all of them, but certainly if anyone is interested, please go to our website at Bakersfield City and staff will reach out to you.
So what are some of the main areas that you want to focus your attention on right off the hop, in addition to, what we just talked about with pools and lifeguards?
Well, Bakersfield has certainly changed in the 30 years that I've been gone. And I do think that the new city manager has a tremendous vision to move this city from kind of a suburban town to more of an urban city. And there's a lot of things I think that across the nation, all rec and parks agencies are challenged with. The issue of trying to be relevant and essential, which I think the pandemic has certainly helped us make that argument. Trying to maintain what you currently have versus, doing new ribbon cuttings and new facilities. And then trying to look at our services and our facilities with an equity lens. Now, obviously here in California, there's a big issue of homelessness and, there's really no magic pill to fix all these issues and problems, but I can say the staff here is just fantastic. A big shout out to Darren Budek, who's not only navigated the uncertainties of the pandemic, but also my prolonged transition. He's just been a great leader. And all the staff here are very, very motivated and passionate about what they do. So I'm very encouraged that I'll be able to roll up my sleeves and we'll get some things done.
Well, Rick Anthony, not only thank you for your time this morning, but welcome back home to Bakersfield.
Thank you. It's good to be back.